How's it hanging, my lovely people? It's good to be back. It's good to see your lovely faces again. And it's just good to experience and enjoy life in general. And today we're actually going to be talking about life. We're going to be talking about some cool, epic things about why an origin story is actually important. You know, we've heard the same thing countless times from other adults and old people and just boring things when we were in school. Get a job, get an education, get a degree, yada yada yada. Have some type of life goal, have some type of plan, have some type of way to make it out there in the world. You know, honestly, half the time it feels like you're just getting preached to, it just goes over your head, and you just want to get back to whatever you were doing. I totally understand that. I was the same way. I 100% agree that there is a right and wrong way to tell people that they need to care about their future. The sad fact and reality about what these people have been trying to tell us about all this time is that in a way, they are absolutely right. It's absolutely true that you can't let time pass you by. Every second, every minute, every day does matter. And the more time we waste on stupid, frivolous things, the more our time is being drawn away from us. We only get one shot and one chance at this life, and we can't let it pass us by. So I think in some way or form, we need to have some type of goal or plan in mind going forward. You know, I'm not saying that has to be a college degree, and I'm not saying that has to be some off crazy job or anything like that, but there does need to be some type of plan or some type of realistic goal or mindset in place to where we don't have to constantly be a bum off our parents. You know, I often see people complaining about being single and not being in relationships and whatnot. And these same people that are saying that there's no good people out there, or there's no one for them, or that nothing's happening their way, it almost seems like they're not even trying to improve or trying to get ahead or do better in life in general. Half the time these people are still with their families, not doing anything in life. Daddy or mama's taking care of everything, and they're not doing a single thing on their own. They're not really putting themselves out there in the first place to learn and grow and experience life as it should be. If you're going to stay at home at the nest, and if you're always going to be cuddled by your parents, then you're never going to experience anything in life, especially not a relationship. The sad truth is that most of us never have had to experience any type of real responsibility or real consequences for our actions if we fail. You know, it's so true. Like, we cannot be a burden on people forever. We have to eventually leave that nest. We have to eventually leave the comfort of our homes and go out and experience the world as it was meant to be. We have to forge our own path in life. We have to forge our own story and our own goals. We have to learn how to take care of ourselves before we can even dare think about caring for somebody else. We always talk about making a difference and quote unquote changing the world when we can't even take care of our own problems. We're being cuddled in the safety nest, not even really out there trying to change lives or be a difference for people. Until we actually have something going, until we actually have a game plan, a goal set in mind, something to reach towards, something to push ourselves even further, something to constantly motivate us to get up in the morning, none of that's ever going to change. Before we become these world changers in our own ways, we have to start from somewhere. Even the greatest superheroes, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Spider-Man, Hulk, all of them, even they all had an origin story. Even they were doing something before their epic call into action came to be. Or they were following their dreams or pursuing their passions or whatever. They were pushing for something. They were reaching for something. Whatever those moments were led up to them finally becoming the superheroes that we know and love today. And that's what I think a lot of people miss about the story, about the message of an origin for people. That, you know, oh, it's backstory, oh, it's lame drama, oh, it's, you know, it's stuff we already know, it's pointless exposition. But the message in an origin story is not to hammer in a beaten horse and a dead point. It's to show that these people were already working hard at something to get at this next level. It's to show that they weren't always the amazing, crazy superhero that we came to know them as. They had to work towards something. They had to put in a lot of time and effort. They had to have some type of goal and focus in mind to get from where they were to where they are now. And I love the fact that we can relate to our superheroes in a way of like that we can see that even they started from somewhere, even they had a beginning, and even they had to work hard to get where they're at now. And I just encourage you guys with that message. Don't waste any more time. Don't be afraid of what's out there in the world. I encourage you all to dig deep and take the first steps in your story today. Time's wasting constantly, all the time. And we're either doing something with it or we're letting it slip through our hands. And I encourage you to start your very own origin story today. I encourage you to finally get that plan in motion, to finally take the first steps to your future, to your life, to finally see what's out there in the world. I encourage you, speak that over you, and more importantly, I believe in you. I believe that whatever you're trying to do, whatever type of business, work job, dreams, whatever it is, I 100% believe that you can do that. But it's not going to happen unless you put the work in. It is never going to happen unless you take the first steps to do it. And with that said, guys, I just encourage you, and I love you all so much. I hope you really understand the vibe and the feel of my heart with this message today. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your life. Take time to stop and smell the roses in between. We may be working hard, we may be pursuing our goals, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun along the way. But with that, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the message. I hope you enjoyed the origin story, and I'm looking forward to yours and whatever it's going to be. Have a fantastic, wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.